Yeah, yeah. You're vibing the unseen frequencies. This isn't a lesson, it's a vent. I'm not here to explain it, I'm here to say it. Yeah. Raw thoughts, real frustration. From a blind perspective, loud and clear. You don't have to like it, but you're gonna hear it. This is a rant. Yeah.
Welcome to Vibing the Unseen Frequencies. I'm Brad. Today's a rant. Raw, real, and unfiltered. Let's get into it. Alright, this one's been building for a while, and today, we're doing it. Let's talk about something that's always awkward, usually gross, and somehow 10 times harder when you're blind: public washrooms. You know, those places where cleanliness, confusion, and questionable design choices all come together in one shared space. Let me start with this. I'm someone who takes hygiene seriously. I wash my hands constantly. And when I go into a public washroom and have to feel around everything just to find the soap, that's a hard no for me. Let's just say I use public washrooms as infrequently as possible. And yeah, I try to always have hand sanitizer on me, not because it's trendy, because I know what I'm walking into half the time. And sure, nobody loves public washrooms. But when you're blind, it's not just uncomfortable, it's a full-on guessing game wrapped in a stress test. Let's talk layout, or more accurately, the complete lack of it. Some of these washrooms feel like someone just said, let's put the soap wherever, no rhyme, no reason. One place, it's mounted to the wall. Another, it's a half-empty pump bottle drifting around the counter. Sometimes it's mounted directly to the mirror in front of you. And every now and then, just for a laugh, it's disguised as a second faucet. Like, here's your sink, and here's your other sink. Oh wait, nope, that's the soap. Those ones are always fun to find. Real scavenger hunt vibes. And that's the thing. These places are designed for looks, not function. Sighted people just walk in and immediately know where everything is. Mirror, soap, tap, done. Me? I'm feeling along the counter like I'm playing a blindfolded round to find the functional object. Now let's talk about single-use washrooms. You'd think they'd be easier, it's just you in the room, right? Not really. Soap might be on the left. Paper towel might be on the wall, the counter, above the toilet, behind your back, you name it. The garbage can? Could be a bin, could be motion-activated, could be disguised as a cabinet. Either way, it's rarely obvious. So I'm poking around with my cane or scanning the space by touch, just trying to figure out where to throw something out. And let's not forget the moments I've actually misplaced my cane in these washrooms. Got turned around looking for the door or the garbage and had to backtrack to find my own mobility aid. Not exactly a proud moment, but it's real. And here's the kicker. Half the time I spend longer trying to wrap up in a washroom than actually using it. I've walked out awkwardly clutching a paper towel like a sad little souvenir. And sometimes I've just given up and dried my hands on my pants like, well, that's happening. And the hand dryers? Plenty of places have them, but I've had more not work than work. At this point, I treat them like optional background noise. So I'm in a same-sex relationship, and sometimes that actually helps. If it's a multi-stall men's room, my husband can come in and give me the verbal rundown. Sinks ahead, soaps to the right, dryers next to the paper towel on the left. And don't get me wrong, the help matters, and I'm blessed to have it. So many people don't have that dynamic, but sometimes it feels like I'm being transported, like a prisoner being escorted through the space. It's useful, but also kind of monitored. And let's be real, no one wants to feel like they need a handler to use the washroom or wash their hands. It's that awkward mix of being grateful and wishing the space was actually built for independence. Then there's the people factor. I can be clearly searching for the soap or towel, and people just walk right past. Not a word, not a sound, just gone. But I've also had people offer help in the simplest way. Soaps to your left, dryers right behind you, that kind of interaction, zero awkwardness. Just decent human behavior. And it actually helps. Here's the reality. I don't rely on sight. I rely on feel. My hands, my feet, sound, and structure. I've literally had to swing my foot out in front of me to figure out where the toilet is. Because sometimes it's just not where you'd expect it. And even when I find it, then comes the next mystery. What kind of toilet is it? Handle? Push button? Automatic sensor that might flush before I'm even done? It's a guessing game every single time. And if you get it wrong, well, you definitely know. I rely on routine and muscle memory in my own space. But in public washrooms, there is no routine. Everything changes from one place to the next. I've knocked over soap bottles, pressed empty dispensers, tried every motion sensor in the room before finding the one that actually responds. And the real kicker, because I can't see if something's dirty, I have to find out the hard way, by touch, by smell, by the awkward reality of not knowing until I know. Public washrooms weren't built for us. They're chaotic, inconsistent, designed for looks instead of logic, and sometimes Just to really drive the point home, there's a statue on the sink. Yes, a statue. Why? No idea. But I guarantee it's not helping me wash my hands. That's this blind guy's rant for the day. It's real, it's ridiculous, it's entertaining, and it's honestly more exhausting than it should be. So if you ever see someone feeling their way through a washroom, say something helpful. Trust me, it makes a difference. Catch you next time. Chat soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.